Hi, my name is Karen. I've been doing hair for over 40 years. One of the biggest things that I teach women about their natural hair is how to actually learn to love their own hair. And a big part of that comes from building a routine and really understanding how your hair behaves. Because when you understand what your hair is doing, it stops feeling frustrating and starts to make sense. In this video, I want to talk about something that confuses a lot of people about their natural hair journey, and that's detangling and shedding. A lot of women think their hair is breaking, falling out, or that their hair just won't grow. But many times, what they're actually seeing is normal shedding that has been sitting on their hair. Once you understand this, it can completely change the way you approach wash day, shampooing, and detangling your hair altogether. The first thing you have to understand is that everyone sheds hair every day. On average, we lose anywhere from 50 to 100 strands a day. That's normal. That's part of the hair growth cycle. But the difference comes with hair texture. For people with straighter textures, their hair usually sheds, it falls out naturally just through the day. They can brush their hair, run their fingers through their hair, or just move around. Those hairs release and fall out right away. But with curly and coily hair, our hair behaves differently because our hair curls and coils around itself. Those shed hairs, they don't fall out right away. Instead, those hairs stay trapped inside the rest of our hair. Now think about it like this. If you lose 50 to 100 strands a day and your hair is curly and those hairs stay trapped inside the rest of your hair, that means those shed hairs start collecting inside of your hair. Now add another factor. A lot of women wear protective styling, braids, twists, wigs, weaves, or sometimes just go long periods of time without shampoo. Sometimes every 2 weeks, once a month, sometimes longer. So now all those shed hairs are sitting inside of your hair and they start to wrap around each other. And that's where tangling begins. This is why I teach weekly shampooing. This is one of the biggest reasons I talk about shampooing your hair weekly. Not just because your scalp needs to be clean, but because shampooing regularly helps release those shed hairs before they even get a chance to build up. When you shampoo your hair, you're moving the hair around. You're separating the strands and you're conditioning and detangling. That movement helps loosen the hair that naturally shed during the week. But when people wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks, all those shed hairs just stay inside the hair. And the longer they stay there, the more they start to wrap around the other strand. Over time, they start forming bigger tangles and knots. And this is something that a lot of people don't realize. This is actually how locks are formed. A lock is simply shed hair that stays inside the hair and continues to wrap around the other strands instead of being combed out. So when you shampoo regularly, detangle regularly, you're actively removing shed hair before it has time to build up. Have you ever taken your braids and your twist down and it looks like you got a huge pile of hair that just came out? A lot of people panic when they see that. They think, my hair is falling out. But most of the time, that hair didn't fall out all at once. That hair is actually days and weeks of shedding hair that finally came out. Think about it like this. If you lose up to 100 strands a day and you wait 2 weeks before detangling your hair, that could easily be over 1,000 shed hairs sitting inside of your hair. So when you finally detangle it, it looks like a lot, but it's not new loss. It's simply delayed shedding. And the longer those hairs stay inside of your hair, the more they start to wrap around the rest of your hair, which then makes detangling harder and more damaging. Now, let's talk about detangling. This is where a lot of people lose length. Not because their hair is not growing, but because their hair is breaking during the detangling process. When shed hair builds up It wraps around the hair shaft. It creates knots and tangles. Then when someone finally goes in with the comb and tries to pull it straight through the hair, the comb be hitting them knots. And that's when the strands start snapping. Stressful. That's why detangling should never feel like a fight with your hair. Detangling should feel slow, patient, and controlled. A healthy detangling actually starts before you even pick up a comb. First rule, never detangle natural hair dry. Dry hair creates friction, and friction leads to damage. Natural hair needs moisture and slip so that the strands can glide past each other. That usually means detangling with wet hair and a good conditioner. Conditioner helps soften the hair and create slip so the strands can move free. Next step. Work in sections. Trying to detangle your entire hair at once is one of the fastest ways to create frustration and breakage. Instead, separate your hair into manageable sections. That allows you to move slowly and gently through each section. Now, here is one of the most important rules. Always start detangling at the ends of the hair first. Most tangles live at the ends. Once the ends are smooth, you can slowly move up the strand toward the roots. If you start at the scalp and try to pull a comb through the hair, you're pushing those tangles down to the hair shaft and making things worse. Another powerful tool you can use is your finger. Finger detangling first can loosen knots before you even bring in a comb. Your fingers can feel where the tangles are and then gently separate them. After that, you can use a wide tooth comb and slowly move through each section. And remember, detangling should never feel rushed. More hair actually means more responsibility. More hair means more shedded hair, more tangles, more detangling, more maintenance. If someone is struggling to shampoo and manage the amount of hair that you already have, what you doing more hair? That's one of the reasons many people feel like they can't grow natural hair anymore. Because the longer the hair gets, the more maintenance it requires. So if you're not shampooing regularly now, and if you're not detangling properly now, more hair actually becomes more problem. Healthy hair isn't about chasing growth. It's about building a consistent routine that supports hair. When you shampoo regularly, detangle gently, and understand how your hair behaves, you make it easier for your hair to retain the length it's already growing. And that's exactly what I teach in the Gray Hair Restart. It's a step-by-step journey where I help women understand their hair, build a routine, and finally learn how to manage their hair with confidence. If you want to start the journey, you can learn more by visiting my website at www.synergysalon.com. Join the Gray Hair Restart. Make sure that you like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel.